What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? What's up? What's up? Let's create new life. What's up, Nikita? What's up, Kiko? Look at y'all. All right, y'all. Y'all ready for the weekend? Let's dive in. I'm going to take a look and see what your weekend is looking like, guys. Please forgive me. Out of nowhere, I just feel like I'm a little under the weather. So just forgive me. Y'all offer quiet in the chat. Y'all gonna have to help me out in the chat. Let me make sure I got a water before I get started. Look, it's cold. I'm putting this little shirt around my legs. Hold on a second, y'all. Thank you. Hello. Hey, Chris. Liz. I typically say Chris Liz because I knew a Chris Blackburn. I'll never forget. She tortured the shit out of me. And that's why I never just say Chris. And when I just said Chris, it reminded me of it. But what's up, Pooh? What's up, Christina? What's up, do real love? Thank you, baby. Thank you. She ain't do too much damage, honey. You see, I'm still standing, baby. But she was my social worker. That's who she was. She was my social worker when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I'm not a kid anymore. I knew another Chris who tortured me too. OMG, are you serious? That is crazy. What's up, Ashley? What's up, my love? Are you serious? That's crazy, honey. What's up, Megan? Mine was in middle school with me. Dang. Chris Blackburn, honey. She wanted to be black so bad. It was unreal, honey. But let me not get to reminiscing, honey. Let me stay focused. Nikita, let's jump in and do Aries. Yeah, I was going to do some drinking tonight, but then I got to feeling funny. And these children got to getting on my nerves, honey. I figured if I got to drinking tonight might be the night I become the alcoholic, honey. Thank you, Nikita. What's up, Kwani? What's up, Pooh? How are you? Let's jump in for Aries at 5 minutes even. Let's do Aries for 5 minutes even. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Aries? Let's jump in and see what is going on for you in your next 48 hours. What's the weekend ahead looking like for you? All right, Spirit, tap me in. Thanks for smashing that thumbs up button. It's thoroughly appreciated. Let's too much. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. The number 6 could be significant, but Pooh, I'm not doing this. I'm not. Spirit said you're going to do what the hell I tell you to do or resign from the position. Okay. So we have introvert, marriage, reservation, and alliance. Okay, so I do feel like that your weekend may start out a little bit slow. You may feel disconnected, or you may have been feeling disconnected from your partner. It looks like in the weekend ahead, Aries, it looks like that there is some sort of realignment happening. You know what I'm saying? There is definitely some sort of compatibility, some sort of just desirability. It seems to be working in the weekend ahead. And if it doesn't seem like if you want this reading, you like, yeah, Kiana, you ain't talking to me, Pookie, because I could strangle mine. I am talking to you. It looks like that your weekend is predicting that it looks like that it could be through some sort of date or something like that, even if it's just because I know like a lot of people are experiencing that snowstorm. Yeah, look, care. I definitely feel like that there's going to be some sort of tender loving care on a relationship here in the weekend ahead here. Whereas I feel like that it's like, coming into the weekend or the week, you guys have felt separated, just kind of like felt disconnected. Gotta be obedient to Spirit Key. You ain't never lied. You sleepy now? I am sleepy already. Yes. Damn, I forgot. I forgot. I did. That might be what it is. My homie came over here earlier and he gave me 2 edibles. And you know what? I knew I ate the first one, but the second one is not over here. And I didn't eat the edible, not even paying no attention. That's what it was. I'm going to kick his ass. He knows better than to do that. He knows better. That's what it is, y'all. Because I can't find. I'm going to cancel the live now. Do you hear me? No. No way, Jose. No, there's no way I did that foolishness. That's impossible. No. Leave it to freaking Kiki. Over here with these children. Y'all come get y'all's internet niece and nephew. Come give mama a break, honey. Baby, these children got me thinking my ears is in between my legs and things. Baby, shit's not normal over here right now. Yes, help me. Girl, I am crying. I am too. My girl is hot as hell. Okay, well, all I can say, look, listen, Linda, I am a fucking human being, okay? We're gonna get through this thing the best that we can. He said it should mellow me out. So y'all might get back with some bullshit. Who knows? Let's see. I cannot believe I did that foolishness. I need a man. I need a man. This type of foolishness would not happen if I had a man over here regulating a fucking program. You hear me? We need some order and discipline over here. I cannot believe I did that. Okay, let's get back to your reading, Aries. You just gonna have to take this reading and take it or leave it, baby. That's how you have to take Kiana for real. Let me see, Spirit. Show me what's going on for Aries in the weekend ahead. The foolishness. The Ace of Pentacles. Okay, Aries, I have to be honest with you. Baby, it's like it's going to be an all right weekend, and you might be coming into it like, yeah, the Two of Pentacles. I do feel like that there is an opportunity for the two of you all to like be flexible, kind of figure this thing out. They may be kind of like cooking for you. They may be cooking dinner for you in the weekend ahead to kind of, listen, Linda. Listen, Linda. Baby, if they're not cooking for you, what it's giving me is like if this is someone you're married to, it's gonna be something that, like that is definitely something that y'all did on your marriage night or honeymoon. Or it's like something that y'all did on like a first date or something like that. It's definitely something memorable to try to bring back the spark in the weekend ahead. I like your reading. Yeah, because the Five of Cups is being here in the Three of Wands, this person is definitely trying to get you all over some sort of slump. So Aries, it definitely looks like that what your weekend is looking like is you're like getting on the same page. You see how like this card here, they're back to back. And then it's like somewhere along the line on the weekend, it's like the two of you all become alliances. You guys begin to work together and start focusing on what really matters, the Ten of Cups, right? Y'all start remembering what it was all about. And that's what it's all about. Oh, ain't that the hokey pokey? I am not doing this with y'all. But Aries, that's what I got for you tonight. Okay, please forgive the interruptions. You got what you got and you don't pitch a fit. Let me put my lid on this. No, that was a nice read for Aries, okay? That was a real nice read. Keita, we gon' will the good high feelings into you. What's going on with Keita? The whole chat high. Are they? Is everybody regulator? Not for real. I do need I don't give a damn. See, I can't. When all of them chicks get to talking about they don't need no regulation, nah, baby, I cannot relate. I cannot relate. Somebody come regulate over here ASAP. Okay. I mean, there's some qualifications. We're not just accepting any old body. But baby, we need a regulator over here. Okay, we do, cause baby, mama's tired. Mama's tired. I do. I do. Mama's tired. Y'all, my Pisces friend almost talked me into getting the bottle. Can y'all imagine if I would have gotten that bottle and fucked around and ate that gummy by accident? Pookie, these people would have, baby, these peoples would have shut the internet down. They would have came over here and took my computer. They would have came and took my computer tonight. Quanda would have drove all the way up here from Alabama to stop me. God. Let's get into Taurus because this is going to be a long night. would not have been alive. Unfortunately, it looks like I would have been on here because it looked like I ain't recognized. Like I still don't want to believe I did that, even though I feel like I mean, and it feels very obvious now. But I still am over here looking for it like I know I didn't do that dumb shit. I know I didn't. It's just not even possible. It's just I can't see it right now. Because that's impossible. There's no way I would have done that. Like that would have been the stupidest fucking thing. Uh, let me see. Let me go in for tours. Cosmo, baby, mommy's just not there right now. Cosmo, if you do it, I'm gonna dump it on you. Get off. Get out. Go. You got water and food. What is wrong with you? Go play. All right, let's do tours for 16. Get off of my water. Honey, Cosmo might be saying you still need to get up off these people's internet for real, because you over here on some confoolery, mama. I cannot believe that. Let's do tours for. No, Cosmo, don't. No. No. I said no. Y'all, I forgot y'all was on the camera. I forgot y'all was on the camera, y'all. Y'all, I just don't think he said rub me. Now that's what he said. Y'all, I forgot y'all was on the camera. Okay, that's enough, Cosmo. He's like, no, it's not. Let me go. Unhand me. No, don't you do it. No. Do y'all see this? This is the results of having. Cosmo, go. Get your cat. Go. Okay, I'm back. Do Rilla didn't I already speak? I thought I already spoke. What's up, Pooh? All right, Taurus. Let's do Taurus for 20. Damn, 21. Oh, no. Oh, no. Let me get through this. 21, 20. What's that? 21, 20. Let's get through this. All right, Spirit, tap me in for Taurus. What's the weekend looking like for Taurus? Thank y'all so much for smashing that thumbs up button, guys. It is greatly appreciated. Spirit, what's the energy like for Taurus? Ooh. Some of y'all might be finding out y'all are pregnant. Some of y'all might be finding out y'all are pregnant. There could be something significant about April the 21st. Some of y'all could be finding out y'all are pregnant with twins this week. Well, you know what I'm saying? You could be finding out you're pregnant this weekend. And if this is your message, you might be having twins. Somebody's gonna be feeling real proud, like you know what I'm saying? Like, and it could be a boy and a girl, so that would be fraternal twins. Clear, concise messages. What's going on for Taurus in the weekend ahead? If you're not married to this person, this pregnancy could lead to an engagement. What's going on for Taurus in the weekend ahead? The Ace of Swords. I'm speaking to a Taurus. Taurus is getting a personal reading. It's the first card out too. So someone is definitely getting some sort of truth and clarity in my confirmation. That's my, like, this is, for me as a reader, this is my double confirmation that my intuition is on fleek. Ace of Swords and the High Priestess. So there's definitely some sort of child could be born between Scorpio Sagittarius season. I don't know. I feel the need to tell you, don't overthink it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like somebody's going to be extremely excited while the other person is going to kind of be nervous and is going to go straight into like planning and analytical mode in spirit. And I feel like that is the Taurus, quite frankly. Okay. I do feel like that is the Taurus because spirit is telling me to tell you that, you know, it's nobody saying that it's going to be easy, but it's going to be, this is good news. Okay. This is, look, thank you, Spirit. Look, thank you, Spirit. Look, eternal love. Okay. And then look, right. I said it's going to be okay. It's going to be a lot of work. And then look at that first word. It says stability. You're going to be all right. This is exactly what's meant to happen. Okay. Damn, even this promise card says confirmation. So that's the Ace of Swords. So somebody's definitely getting a personal reading here. You could find out of some sort of pregnancy here. You finding out you're pregnant in the weekend ahead. Could be born. I don't know. Would that be? Is like if not, it would be closer to. No, it wouldn't even be Scorpio season. That would be too far out, right? No, that would be a little too far out. I don't know. I'm getting Scorpio season, so fuck with, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting Scorpio season. I don't argue with your mama because I'm not gonna argue with my spirit team. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. Look, it could lead to marriage. Okay, so I don't know. I don't know what to tell you other than you finding out you're pregnant. Very excited, like, you're finding out about a pregnancy. There's a pregnancy around you. I definitely feel like that somebody is like, oh no, I don't have enough money for this. But there is excitement around this. And I do feel, I have to be honest with you, I feel like that because I do feel like that it's an unexpected pregnancy, but I feel like it gives someone the opportunity to kind of like leap into growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not even growing up. It just gives somebody an opportunity to put to use the skills that they thought they had some time to. You know what I'm saying? Like they wasn't trying to grow up just yet. This puts somebody in the position to be like, all right, it's time to put my childish ways aside. This looks nice. I don't know. This is a good weekend. Aries had a nice reading too. That's what I got for you. No, it's not. You might feel like you might feel like out of, like, I will say this, Taurus, you might feel like that the timing was off. I do see that. You may feel like that the timing was off. You could have, like, you know what I'm saying? I do see that. Or somebody feels that way. Let's move into Gemini. All right, Spirit, tap me in for Gemini at 2745. Thank y'all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. Let's jump in and see what your weekend energy is looking like. Okay, damn, Gemini, you would be the one. Now, why would I say that? I'm just kidding. We have conflict, commitment, stubborn, and natural disaster. What? What? Your weekend look like it's full of bullshit. The number 7 could be significant. Who am I talking to? Gemini. So there could be some arguments within a commitment, okay? You could feel like that there's just like you and this person is having a hard time getting on the same page. There's just a lot of frustration. By the end of this weekend, you're going to feel like you have just survived a fucking natural disaster, honey. Yeah, look, some of y'all, like, okay, I do know that we do like a lot of winter weather storms going on right now. Some of y'all may need the warning of, like, if you intuitively feel, or if somebody that you're in an argument with is like, don't go out there, you might want to listen. I gotta be honest with you. Yeah, I have to be honest with you. And this is just a side note, but hell, it might be a big note. No judgment. I'm just trying to be honest, because I do see accident in a car right here. So I'm not trying to, like, you know what I'm saying? The gift of foresight is a blessing and a curse at the same time. Okay? And I have to be honest, I'm getting the energy of someone may be kind of like orchestrating some sort of dispute in an effort to go hang out somewhere else. I directly advised against it. There's some sort of like, it's a risk. Like, you'll come out on the, like, don't get it twisted. The survival is here. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you go out cheating and your wife or your husband finds out about it, the marriage is survivable, but that don't mean that the tires might not be slashed or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Shit may go down. So I do feel like that if you are getting an intuitive nudge that it's time to stop picking a fight or feeding into a fight, or something like that, just listen to it. And if you're trying to start a fight in an effort to go hang out, I would advise against it this weekend. I have to be honest. The number 7 can be very significant. I got 777. I just got chills down the left side of my head. Let me see, Spirit. Tap me in for Gemini. Might be trying to get around some loops this weekend. I wouldn't do it. The Knight of Cups, the 5 of Cups. Can I be honest with you? Shit, I'm going to any fucking ways. Who this reading's for? I'm going to be honest. Either you're picking a fight to go Knight of Cups, to go live in some sort of fantasy, or your person is picking some sort of fight to go live in some sort of fantasy, to go do something you ain't got no business doing. And it's like, yeah, but Kiana, like, it's opportunity ain't gonna come again. Okay, cool. Sit it out. I have to be honest with you. Sit it out. Sit it out. And I'm not trying to put fear in nobody's heart, but here we again have another card. Somebody better sit this shit. Like, I'm talking about, like, there's this thing that I don't drive in the snow. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Baby, I can have the best tires in the city, best brakes on the face of the earth. I don't drive in the snow. And this is one of those energies of, you know what you're not comfortable with doing, but you're trying to, like, there's a once in a lifetime opportunity, so I'm just going to go do it. There is something about, like, you know what I'm saying? Don't be stubborn. If every time you go to head out the door is something else, don't resist it, okay? Don't resist it. This is a weekend, if I was you, but I am a very intuitive person, baby. I would be side-eyeing every fucking thing. If my intuition told me I had to pee and I don't feel like I had to pee, baby, I'd start making my way to the bathroom. This weekend in your energy, Gemini, I do have to be honest with you. Yeah, because I feel like somebody's going to indulge in being a whore. I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like that somebody got a little smell of something and they're wanting to go see what it's about. And damn, can I tell you what just came to my mind? Damn. Should I say that? Or should I let them do it? Look, Spirit said hangman. Damn, let them hang themselves. Yeah. Damn. Well, that's what I got for you. Damn. Is that what I think I just picked up on? I already got 2 major. Is that what I think I just picked up on? Yes, the fuck it is. Yeah. You've been warned is all I can tell you. Let's move on. Gemini, you've been warned. And if I was you, I'd listen to my intuition. And if it gets to itching too fucking hard, baby, you better go get some cortisol cream and sit the fuck down. I wouldn't go digging this weekend. Ain't cortisol cream the thing that stops the itch? I hope it doesn't go out either. I'm glad you said that. I need to bring my power bank in out of the car and charge it up. I'm going to be honest with you, Nikita, that's a light day. Like, they would be thankful if that's all they need. Because I have to be honest with you, I got something way deeper than that. I got something way deeper than that. Spirit is saying I can't because unfortunately I don't. I think I'm speaking to the person that needs to be caught up in the natural disaster. Let's move on to Cancer. I want that out of my energy. And may the cards fall exactly where they're meant to fall. Let's move on to Cancer. Let's timestamp Cancer for 3715. Let's do Cancer for 3715. What's up? What's good? What's going on? What's Cancer's weekend looking like, Spirit? What's going on for Cancer? Thank y'all for smashing that thumbs up button. It is thoroughly appreciated. We got loneliness. And disturbance. What the hell is going on here? So very very lonely weekend, I have to be honest. Irritation. Some of y'all could just be on y'all's period this weekend. I gotta be honest. Just in a mood. Just kind of feeling like ain't nothing quite going right. You could feel a tad bit possessed this weekend. I'm not trying to say that you are, but it's just like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you just feel like you don't want to be bothered by nobody this weekend is what is coming off to me. What's going on for Cancer in the next 48 hours in the weekend ahead? Yes, Key. That's what I thought. But we got the Ace of Pentacles here. Damn, these cards just came out. 4 of Pentacles, the World card is a challenge, though. The Magician. 2 of Pentacles. The High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. You know, you have some sort of intuitive awareness about an Ace of Pentacles, about a new opportunity in the weekend ahead. And it's like in the weekend ahead, it's like you're trying to convince yourself. I have to be honest, it's like the opportunity is to conserve your energy. And you're trying to convince yourself that this is reserving energy. But it feels like the end of something, and it feels like that is depleting you. I definitely feel like in the weekend ahead, Cancer, you're going to feel like, what am I doing this for? Why am I even doing this? That's how you're going to feel. You're doing it because you intuitively know that this opportunity is here. But I do feel like with the 4 of Pentacles sitting right up under this misfortune, I do feel like you're going to have to be very resourceful here in the weekend ahead, because the opportunity is coming in. It is. But this is that energy of, I don't know, it's just what coming to mind, okay? It's like food stamps come next week. Shit, we on struggle meal for the next week. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I'm going to be honest with you, some of my struggle meals be the best motherfucking meals. I have to be honest with you. But I love to cook though. So when I throw shit together, it just be good. But it definitely is, it's like you're gonna have to like make use of what you have in the weekend ahead. And you may feel like, what am I doing this for? Like, is this false? Is this toxic positivity? Like, am I being positive and hopeful for something that's never coming in? But Spirit is actually saying that I need you to hold. Yeah, I need you to hold the line. Oh, Pookie Tookie. I'm so glad you didn't run off, because some of y'all tend to run off too quick. Spirit is like, can you please hold the line? This is the Fool card and the Empress card. There's a new beginning, and it's abundant than a mug. It's literally giving me you, like, there was this one lady, I can't remember what she was promoting. She was trying to teach something, but she's talking about how she took her last welfare check and invested it in herself. And after that investment, she didn't ever have to use another welfare check or none of that. She was off of welfare just because she took a leap of faith on herself. This is really giving that energy. Hey, Mayweather. My rotor's messed up. Oh yeah, if you a Gemini, you better sit down. If Kwani, if you watching Gemini, sit down. For real, cause we don't need no natural disasters. Okay, but anyways, so that's what I got for you. Dang, and look what's trying to poke out. Look, I'm gonna pull it just like this, so you see I'm not making shit up. I know my cards. That's the Ace of Swords. So that spirit is definitely trying to tell me that I'm hitting home for somebody. Like in the weekend ahead, you may feel like what you've been holding out faith for, you may begin to waver in your faith. And some of you all, it could just be because you are just having your little monthly, and you are emotional, and you know what I'm saying. And I say little, but I'm gonna be honest with you, we don't get enough grace for what we go through during that time of the month, right? Or me and you could just be going, like, you know what I'm saying, this could be a tough anniversary or something like that you're dealing with, and you've been trying to hold out hope on something else, but because it's hitting at this time, you may lose faith. Spirit is saying don't. It's coming in. It's just going to require a little balance. It's going to require you to make use of what you got right now, and it's going to require a little flexibility, but you got this. Could be a Gemini, a Virgo, an Aquarius, a Taurus, a Leo, a Scorpio, a Capricorn. Y'all, I am still over here looking for that thing. I don't know why I'm still doing that, unless you know that it is not here. It's 8. Because why are you still looking for it? I just can't believe I did that. What are we doing? We're doing Leo, right? My comments ain't coming in again, huh? Why do my comments like? Why does it just do that randomly? Like, what the heck? Maybe it's because of me. Hold on. Okay, I am gonna have to refresh the screen, y'all. Give me just a second, okay? Hold on. Maybe not. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to. Hopefully, it's to take care of it. Kwani's a mess. Let's do Leo for. Let's do 49.50 for Leo. Let's see, Spirit. Tap me in for Leo. What is Leo's next 48 hours looking like, Spirit? What's Leo's next 48 hours looking like? Alliance. So you're gonna be working with somebody. Oh shit! But we got robbery. I am done, Leo. What you got yourself into? Hold up. Hold the fucking door. So let me get out of them comments because Kwani is a mess. Oh. There's some sort of alliance in the weekend ahead that's exploiting you. Listen, Linda, I don't know if I won't keep on using these cards. Because we got alliance and robbery, and it says unfairness and exploitation. There's someone that you are in love with. Like you might be feeling this person. You might be already seeing things going all the way to the finish line. But this person is absolutely working behind your back. And I listen, Linda, I am just the messenger. You know, you can always click off whenever you want. It could be somebody that they have kids with. So like if this person is like taking from you or like borrowing money this weekend or asking for money this weekend, baby, I don't know. It's definitely exploiting you for support. Okay. It's somebody's using you. Okay. There's just no way around it. And you better be careful because that could leave your ass up in the poorhouse. Let me stop. Stop sounding like some old lady. I cannot promise I'm leaving this damn thing up, honey. Because what? I'm going to blame it on the edible. Let me see, Spirit. Tap me in. Who am I talking to? Leo. What does Leo need to know about that weekend ahead? I'm so glad I didn't put this on Facebook. Y'all can't watch me make a fool out of myself out here with Spirit said, edible or no edible, the message is clear as day. It's probably clearer than usual, honey. All that fog and discontent up in the nigga's brain is cleared up right now. We got the 5 of Cups, the 5 of Wands, the 9 of Cups, and you like the way they smell on their worst day, so you don't care. The Hangman, but Spirit is advising you to look at this situation from a different perspective. Because I'm just be real right honest, because somebody needs some King George honesty. You got your head up your ass and you think you're smelling roses. I have to be honest, somebody's being very immature and very overindulgent. Somebody in this weekend ahead, somebody that you work closely with, is using the shit out of you. That's what your weekend ahead, that's what you need to know. 5 of Wands, 5 of Wands, 5 of Cups, 55. There's a need to make a change here. It's so crazy because I didn't even recognize that 55 was here, and 55 is associated with my grandfather. The challenge here is the 9 of Cups. I'm speaking to a Leo that is overindulgent in this situation. Like I said, but Kiana, things smell good on its worst day. Kiana, I just like the way that thing feels. I just like this person. They just do something for me. I understand, but your spirit team don't care in the next 48 hours. Your spirit team is saying they continue to entertain this and to allow this person to exploit you is overindulgence and downright childish. And then they don't want their bloodline to show up that way. The Hangman to the Page of Cups. Let me just give you the literal translation of this. Surrender, childlike. Surrender the childish behavior. Surrender the childish perspective. This is about gaining a new perspective. The way you're looking at this is detrimental to your longevity. So Literal translation of this spread for Leo in the week ahead: pull your head out of your ass and see that somebody is using you and taking advantage of you, and you love them, but this person is definitely playing in your face, behind your back, and probably up in your ass too. This is what like at the end of the day, this person ain't gonna do nothing but bring 3 of swords, heartache and loss. Sorry I couldn't give you a more high vibrational message than that, Leo, but I will not fake the funk, okay? Somebody's playing on your heartstrings this weekend, okay? But they are exploiting you for some sort of support. Yes, take what resonates and leave the rest. Thank you. Let's create new life. Yeah, King George is my grandfather, honey. If my grandfather was alive, baby, well, he probably would be pimp slapping a few of my family members, but I promise you, I'd probably be he probably called me a dingleberry. For real. I probably would have been all up under my grandfather, because I'm all up, like whenever my father allows me to, whenever he ain't deep off in some shit he ain't got no business in being in, I be all up my father's ass. For real. And George is his father. They was remodeling a bathroom. I believe it was. They was working on a bathroom when my father my grandfather had a heart attack at the age of 55. And my daddy was helping him do the remodel. And when they departed that night, they was intending on linking back up. And the link up never happened again. And it's so crazy that I'm even reminiscing in a timestamp for Leo. Because I know this message better not be for my Leo father, because I know we are not letting motherfuckers play in our face. But let me move forward to Virgo. My father has a Virgo daughter. Let's go in for Virgo for 5850. Let me see, Spirit, tap me in for Virgo. What's going on for Virgo's weekend ahead? What's going on in the next 48 hours for Virgo, Spirit? Thank y'all for smashing that thumbs up button. Ooh, we got eternal love, consistency, soulmate, collaboration, and blessings. It's going to be a nice weekend for you, Scorpio. I mean, damn, it could be with a Scorpio, Virgo. But Virgo, we got adventure at the bottom of the deck. So there's definitely some sort of consistency, consistent collaboration here. And it looks like that you're going to be feeling fulfilled. What's going on for Virgo in the weekend ahead? Collaborations are just going to be working out smoothly for you. Yeah, look, the star card could be an Aquarius. The 2 of Wands. The 8 of Swords, you have to get out of your head, Virgo. The 2 of Cups. And the 10 of Cups. Damn, Virgo. This show one. It's weekend. Eternal love. And then the 2 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. All right, Virgo, get it, Pooh. And the star card is here. This is considered wish fulfillment. Your advice is to partner up. This is the collaboration to partner up with. We got the Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck, the Three of Wands, the Lovers. The Four of Swords is saying that they're you got to get out of your head about it. And then we got this particular Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck, but you see how he's got his little guitar and his bouquet of flowers. It's like he got turned away, or it's like, I don't know, there's like, is there some sort of fear of rejection here? The Cosmo got me all hairy. I almost want to clarify this, Virgo, but I've already been on here too long. There's definitely some sort of healing, like, you know what I'm saying? There's some sort of wish being granted here. The Two of Wands is about making plans. The opportunity is to make plans, but to take action on it. The challenge is the Eight of Swords, and that is somebody getting kind of caught up in analysis paralysis. Somebody is needing to relieve themselves from some sort of self-imposed restriction. You're being advised to partner up with something. If you collaborate and partner up, good things come from it, Virgo, okay? Yeah, that's a nice read, Virgo. Just don't overthink it. Don't let that Virgo energy fuck that up for you. You're going to cross-watch for Libra. Then I'm going to put the grandbaby to sleep because he's getting busy. I know that's right. Well, let me hurry up. All right, let's do Libra for 1 minute, 1 hour, 3 minutes, and 45 seconds. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Libra? Girl, he found a marker. Hey, she's silly. Spirit, tell me in for Libra. What's going on for Libra in the weekend ahead? Now I'm cleaning walls listening to you. Let me see, Spirit, tap me in. What's the energy for Libra's weekend ahead? Thank y'all for smashing that thumbs up button. Oh, we got marriage. So there's definitely some sort of sweet love, coupling, codependent. Like, I didn't mean to say codependency, but just like being able to depend on one another this weekend. Vows. Some of y'all could flat out be getting married this weekend. Y'all picked a hell of a weekend to get married with all these snowstorms. Y'all must be in Texas or something. Shit. Let me see, Spirit. One more. Look, schedule. Marriage vow schedule. Some of y'all are scheduled to get married this weekend, or are planning a weekend planning a marriage this weekend. Ideas. Yeah, some of you all could be like picking the date for the wedding this weekend, or like picking a date, like, you know what I'm saying? You're definitely making a for certain plan to go after something your heart desires this weekend. Whatever it is, it could be an illness, Okay, so it could be an illness. So y'all could be kissing and making up and deciding to move forward with the wedding this weekend, right? Y'all could be kissing and making up and deciding that this is the weekend that y'all become official, something like that. What's going on for Libra in the weekend ahead? Either way it goes, here's what I want you to know. Somebody is very dependable this weekend. Somebody is keeping their word. I'm cleaning up and was wiping my walk when I heard you read Kwani's comment, your walls. I was like, hold up, I'm doing the same thing. Dang, that's crazy. Maybe I need to clean these walls. Maybe I need to hire somebody to do it. We got the 4 of Wands. Hey, with the 4 of Wands, the Page of Cups, I'm running the surprise. Somebody's getting proposed to this weekend. And see, the challenge is the Page of Swords. You do too much meddling. I'm going to be honest with you, Libra. You just can't leave well enough alone. Okay? You just can't leave well enough. The challenge is the Page of Swords. You meddle too much. Your advice is the 2 of Wands. Just kind of let things, damn. Okay, let me tell you something. Listen, Linda. Listen. Okay, so I don't know where you are on your timeline. I have no idea where you are on your timeline. I feel like that somebody's getting ready to put their foot, like, I don't know, somebody's getting ready to be Vivica A. Fox and 50 Cent. Who knows that story? Who knows that story? Because Vivica A. Fox can't never forget it. She talked herself out of her husband because it wasn't happening when she wanted it to happen. Okay? It was, I don't know the exact story, but I know that man was ready to make her his one and only. And her ghetto-ness, her loud mouth got the best of her. Okay? And the Page of Swords is in the challenging position. And the likely outcome was the 10 of Swords. Oh, no. But yes, so I have to be honest with you. I do feel like that there is some sort of like planning a marriage, planning a wedding or something like that. Or, somebody popping the question, or I just feel like that, excuse me, I do feel like that there is someone that is like preparing to pop the question or preparing to set the date or something like that, or they're coming with their game plan or what their desires is coming. But because the Page of Swords can be very cynical and sarcastic in the way that they speak. The way that they go about investigating things can be quite abrasive, okay, at times. And I feel like that's the challenge, because the advice is the 2 of Wands, and that's about making a plan and taking steps towards that plan, but also understanding that even though you're making a plan, it's going to require adjustments. Like the 2 of Wands energy really is that energy of make plans and watch God laugh in your face, right? It's not to say don't make plans, but don't expect that to be the final way that it plays out, because, well, there's a greater power at play. And ultimately, I feel like that, you may be making plans and you may be not happy with the way that they're trying to input on your plans, and that ultimately may come to some sort of abrupt ending to whatever this is for you. So just be careful of that, okay? Because I do feel like that you've been saving up and wanting this for a long time, but sometimes we allow our personal desires for something to get the best of us, and it results in a loss. So just be careful. Am I going to make it through this? Am I going to make it through? What's up, Ambassador Scorpio? Okay, so what I am going to do is I am going to get up and stretch because, honey, I think that gummy is getting me now. Okay, so I'm going to get up and stretch so that I can try to finish out. Look at me. I'm over here looking sleepy, too. All right, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take an intermission. I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, what's up? What's good? What's going on? Thank y'all for being patient and understanding with me. Because I promise you, I wouldn't have even came on here if I knew I would have popped that thing. I think I was just cleaning up my desk and picked it up on some fat shit and just threw it in my mouth like it was nothing. That's what I did. Because one thing for sure, two things for certain, your girl loves me some gummies. I love me some gummy snacks. Like fruit snacks, I love me gummies. Gummy worms, gummy birds, baby. I love me some damn gelatin, honey. I don't know what to say. Oh, no. Ain't no point in me being on here. Y'all some little funky motherfuckers, too. Y'all some funky ones. Except for the 30 people. Dang, the comments ain't coming up. That's all right. Let me go on and get through this because y'all ain't really here for this anyways. Let me go ahead and get to Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, 117 even. Let me see, Spirit. Tell me in for Scorpio. What's the energy looking like for Scorpio in the next 48 hours? What's the overall energy for Scorpio in the next 48 hours? We have robbery, live and learn, and self-love. So it looks like that in the next 48 hours, it looks like that you are in a living and a learning situation. It looks like somebody that you thought had your back was like, I have to be honest with you, this is definitely somebody. This is somebody that, I don't know, this is nasty energy. That's probably because y'all ain't, shut up, y'all. Probably picking up on low vibrational energy. We got low vibrational energy stopping through the chat. I could tell, or just stopping through the channel. But this robbery card. It speaks about an unfairness and exploitation. So I definitely feel like that there's this live you learn because of friending or just interacting with someone that didn't have your best interest in mind. And it looks like in the weekend ahead, you're focusing on recovering from that. So it definitely looks like that you got taken advantage of by someone. Tap me in, Spirit. Tap me in. Temperance. Damn, I seen the Wheel of Fortune. I started to say this could be a Sagittarius. Damn, and there goes the Wheel of Fortune. Temperance, the Six of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the Six of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. So there's a need to really move slow with someone this weekend, Scorpio. I do feel like that the opportunity is for you to recognize someone's flag that isn't so, like, it's a red flag, don't get it twisted, but they do have it decorated really well. So it's like, oh, that's not a red flag. Even that's just a red background. That's not a red flag. No, that's a red flag. Okay. And the opportunity is for you to recognize that as a red flag. However, there is like the challenge here is you feel like that there's something like faded, kindred, like, you know what I'm saying? Like you feel like that they're just in a bad space in their life. You don't understand. They're a really good person. Like this is like, I get them. They get me. They're just in a bad season. No, they're just really good at what they do. Because your advice is to think about this. Some of them people that be playing music in the middle of Times Square and singing and dancing, they're really talented. Really talented. They just haven't put themselves in a position, they haven't taken advantage of opportunities to be seen. and they deserve more than people's pocket change. But they take the pocket change because that's all they got. And I have to be honest with you. Listen, those people are talented, they're human, and I pray that those people find their moment. But that doesn't mean that you have to go out there and offer them a moment or an opportunity that you really don't have to give. And I think that that's what you're being advised here is, yeah, even though this may be a really talented person, a really good person who's just having a rough time in their life, although that may be very true, you're not the umbrella. You may be the person that has a little change in their pocket. Like, it's not to say that you don't have anything to offer this, but to over invest in this just because you see their potential, that's not your job. Because, well, they've made choices and decisions that made them have to play in Times Square instead of taking advantage of other opportunities. I don't really read all the tabloids, but everything crosses my timeline for a reason. And I do know here recently, there was some actors, right? One of them actors was down bad, and the other one seen them and tried to help him out, got him a hotel room. Thought that they was doing a good deed. That man destroyed that hotel room, okay? Destroyed it. So you can't go out there trying to be something for everybody in every season. It drains and depletes you. And I feel like that's what Spirit is wanting you to know, because I do feel like that you kind of have to handle this situation from a defensive angle, or this person will exploit you, okay? Could be a Sagittarius, a Pisces. On Nickelodeon or Disney Star. Yeah, why is it not showing up over here? Oh, there it goes. There it goes, Sagittarius. Yes, thank you. You can only shade yourself. Save yourself. That's right. Yes. All right, Spirit, tap me in for Sagittarius for 122.50. No, 123.50. Spirit, tap me in for Sagittarius. What can Sagittarius expect in the next 48 hours? Thank y'all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. Let's get it, Spirit. All right, Sagittarius. So we have saving, blind, and evidence. So, and then blessings. So I definitely see you preserving your energy, your finances here. I do feel like that I don't know. If I can be honest with you, I'm speaking to someone, and here goes 55 too. It's Robe. These damn things keep on tickling my leg, honey, my fat. We got 55 here in evidence. And I feel like that you may be reserving your energy from a situation that feels awkward. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're investigating, you're looking into something. There's a lot of unknowns about something. And it's like in the next 48 hours, the weekend ahead, it's like you're pulling back your energy to investigate and gain some sort of proof or get some sort of evidence. And I have to be honest with you. that works out in your favor. That brings about a blessing, and that actually allows you to have the proper gait. It allows you to relax more. Hi, I like that. It allows you to have a more relaxed imagination, because when the mind has no answers, it starts to create scenarios. So it's like you get you pull back your energy, and it does look like you begin to investigate something. And because of this investigation, it does look like some sort of suspicion is cleared up, and you're able to just relax peacefully and able to look at this situation from a more optimistic perspective here. Yeah, it's like you're able to bring sweet dreams back into your reality. Whereas I feel like I'm speaking to a Sagittarius that may have been kind of getting lost in worst case scenarios. You heard Sagittarius. The embassy extends gratitudes for the readings. Yes, you're so welcome. Let me see, Spirit. Show me what's going on for Sagittarius in the next 48 hours. The Queen of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, the Page of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Six of Cups, and the High Priestess. You're definitely doing some investigation. You're definitely side-eyeing something. But whatever it is that you're side-eyeing, like I said, the opportunity is the Three of Cups, which is about celebratory energy. And whatever this has been about the whole time, it's definitely taking you to some sort of blessing, enlightenment, well-being, fulfillment. And the likely outcome is the Six of Cups. That's like nostalgic, soulmate, like childlike energy, feeling good, feeling whole. Here we have this message again that there's some sort of intuitive knowing of this. Someone else had this exact same message. Y'all may need to go watch that, because I said something about you have some sort of intuitive knowing about something. And you may start to lose faith in the weekend ahead. Excuse me. I feel like that who I'm speaking to, it's not necessarily that you're losing faith, but you do feel like that something isn't quite adding up. And because of that, you shift the way that you're feeding into You shift the way that you're feeding into this situation. And because you shift the way that you're feeding into this situation, you're then able to actually manifest the outcome that you desire, which is commitment here. It's almost like the energy of you stop trying to tell somebody what to do, and you just sit back and let them do them, and you observe. And meanwhile, you've been trying to micromanage it because you feel like if you didn't micromanage it, that they would be cheating. But you finally said, fuck it, I'm not micromanaging nobody. I'm going to let them do them. And what you see when they do them is actually something that builds this connection up. Something like that. Yeah, I definitely feel like you're pulling back your energy from a situation here in the weekend ahead. And I definitely feel like that you're pulling your energy back because things have just become awkward between you all. And you feel like that you're not seeing the situation clearly. And you feel like that if you put distance in between you and this situation, then you can see it better and you can get the evidence that you need to see which direction to head in. But it just looks like in the next 48 hours, I definitely see you pulling your energy back. All right, let's move on to Capricorn. Key, the edible got me. I was knocked out. Oh, man, it's over here tearing me up too, baby. I can't believe I did that foolishness. I like that too. I like that. And it's me at the moment, Team Sag. I know that's right. I know that's right. Yeah, taking a break, 4 of Swords. And that break, it leads to the 10 of Cups. So don't resist, don't resist the way, don't resist the way, go with the way. Whew, shit. What, I got 3 more? I cannot believe I did that. I can't, still to this moment. Let's move on to Capricorn. Let's do Capricorn for 132.25. 132.30. Let me see, Spirit. Tap me in for Capricorn. What can Capricorn expect in the next 48 hours? Damn. The vows. Withdrawal. Relaxation. Triumph. Aquarius and Pisces might end up being pissed at me, y'all. I'm doing my best. I really am doing my best, but yeah, we only went up. Yeah, y'all not even liking the video, but I'm over stressing myself out because I need to be on for at least 2 hours. But what's up, NASA? You probably gone already. What's up, NASA? Oh no, that just came through. Yeah, ain't nothing but 38 people smash his thumbs up button, but we had some people ride through here. Oh, we done had almost 400 people ride through here now. And that edible is whooping my ass. Let me see what's going on for Capricorn. Aquarius and Pisces, if y'all want to read them, baby, y'all going to have to show up and show out. I know y'all feel like y'all always get shortchanged, but baby, I'm going to need y'all to show up and show out. Because your girl, that bed is going, baby, that bed feel like it's going to hold me just right. At least that's what it's telling me right now. Let me see, Spirit. Tell me what's going on for Capricorn in the weekend ahead. The Knight of Swords. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I do feel like with the vows card coming out, but then a withdrawal coming out immediately, I feel like that you and someone have some sort of dispute. It's like you've been giving this person their way for too long. And it's like with the Magician here in this particular position, the opportunity in the weekend ahead is to use your Mercury energy and to say some things. It does put you in a peaceful tranquility. Page of Wands. But see, the Page of Wands in a challenging position is really saying that for one, you could tend to lose like a lack of like poor intentions. You know what I'm saying? Like you're just not you're a little reckless. You're a little haste. And I do feel like that there are some things that need to be spoke right here. That's why Virgo energy, Gemini energy, and the Magician is here for the opportunity. However, with all of this, with this Magician energy being surrounded with all of this young energy, Page of Wands, Page of Swords, the form of communication that you've been using up until this moment has not been bringing you peace and tranquility. In this weekend, I feel like that you withdraw from some sort of Five of Swords energy is what I feel like it is. Yeah, the Strength card, you definitely hold back. You withdraw. You hold back from some sort of situation, not for the sake of this person, but for the sake of peace. So what's going on for you in the next 48 hours is you not even entertaining a situation, not because you don't want to, but because you don't want the chaos, the discontent, the recklessness, the Ten of Swords, the betrayal. I do feel like that you ultimately have a victory, but I do feel like you may feel like I do think you may ultimately feel like that some sort of partnership or relationship that you was committed to comes to some sort of abrupt ending, and it has a lot to do with this person feeling rejected, or you. Take it as it resonates. Yeah, the Five of them. I didn't even see that at the bottom of the deck. And yo, I am zoned. Like I'm for real. Like I'm feeling that edible. Don't you get it twisted. But I also felt like I feel like I was when I was looking at your reading. Who am I speaking to, Capricorn? When I was speaking on this reading, I literally felt like I was in the middle of it. Like I felt like I was in it. So I definitely feel like that there's some sort of conflict here that you're withdrawing from, not because you don't want to be involved with the person on the other end of the conflict or the job on the other end of the conflict. Whatever the case may be, it's not because you don't want to be involved with that. However, you're withdrawing from it from the sake of peace. You're choosing to hold back for the sake of peace. And that ultimately brings you a victory, but it's like in the end of your weekend, you feel like that something comes to an abrupt, painful ending. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. All right, Aquarius, let's jump in and see what your weekend is looking like in the next 48 hours. That's what it was, too. It was a sleepy time gummy. That's probably why I can't stop yawning, because that's what it was. It was a nighttime gummy. It wasn't nothing to get me vibing and partying or nothing like that. But anyways, let's get into Aquarius for 140.50. Spirit, what's the energy for Aquarius's weekend ahead? Are you fucking serious? People are weird. Okay, so Aquarius, we have something to do with family for you. Oh, and then victory, success, winning. Memories. I have to be honest, family and triumph, but then it's followed up by loneliness. I do feel like that it's like while things look good on the surface for you, Aquarius, there is some sort of emptiness you're feeling internally in the weekend ahead. Like you may have the picture perfect family dynamic, or things just may look good from the outside looking in. You know what I'm saying? And you may work hard, you may be very successful, you may have a lot of achievements, but there's something that inside, like there's something that is unfulfilled. It's like, and I'm gonna be honest with you, just channeling, it is because like whatever it is, whatever these achievements and success is, it's because you do it for the family. But like you don't really go after the things that you truly desire. You put those on the back burner for whatever this family success is. And I do feel like that in the weekend ahead, there is this realization of like kind of like going down memory lane, remembering when you did kind of like do the things that bring you true ultimate happiness, when you did go after that kind of stuff, right? It's like I see looking at the memories, longing and wishing for the good old days, or wishing to be back like yourself is what I'm getting here. Yeah, we have this strength card coming out, the 5 of Wands, the Page of Cups, the Knight, the King of Swords, and then the World card, the Queen of Swords, is at the bottom of the deck. So the King of Swords is in your advice position. The Queen of Swords is anchoring this. So there is a need to rise above your emotions. There's something like in order for you to get the fulfillment that you're looking for, you are going to have to be able to detach from the emotional aspect. Okay. So let's say that you're the type of person that feels like if you're not, like there's this one dude that goes around on Facebook, and I like him too. He sounds real kind of country, but you could tell he drives an old school truck. You could tell. Not these new age. I'm talking about them old school. And he said, don't get it twisted over here. My wife and my daughter, they live a bougie lifestyle. That's what I feel like, that I have to be honest with you. I feel like that like you have spent so much time providing a lifestyle for those around you that in the weekend ahead you may actually feel kind of depleted. And the universe is saying, instead of attaching emotional guilt or shame to this, it's time for you to, King of Swords, the advice is to, like, why can't, it's easier said than done, yes, but why can't you at least acknowledge that the change needs to be made on your behalf, right? Like, You don't have to fear that if you tell the family, whatever your family dynamic is in this storyline, you don't have to fear that if you tell the family that you're not making their car payment this month, you don't have to fear that they're not going to be your family next month, or you don't have to fear that it's the nail in the coffin, they're going to torture your life. You don't have to have that fear anymore, because I feel like I'm speaking to someone that is accustomed to having to show up for everyone else. And when you're not showing up for everyone else, then you feel empty, because you have consumed your time for showing up for everybody. I have to be honest with you. It looks like in the weekend ahead, it kind of hits you that it's time for you to pour into yourself without worrying about how it lands on other people. Because that is actually the only way that you balance this collaboration out. Because if this was a personal reading, I would say you could mark my words that this person is going to say, oh, damn, babe, I didn't know you felt like that. Because, oh, damn, babe, they didn't know. You didn't let them know. Okay. This could be a Leo, an Aquarius. Hello, Salem. Love you too, beautiful soul. My favorite channel. Oh, thank you so much, beautiful soul. Thank you. Thank you for your support as well. The ManjulaAwakening. Oh, I love y'all. Let's get into Pisces. Y'all, we did it. We did it. Kiki did it. Kiki did it. All right, Spirit, tap me in for Pisces. And now I don't have the... Why does it do that? That's okay. I ain't getting right. Keep playing. All right, Spirit, tap me in for Pisces at 148.40. 148.40. No, honey, if I do that, baby, I be done fucked around and fell asleep because I immediately got comfortable. I almost want to stand up. Edible was the worst. I just didn't know what I was doing. I really didn't. These children have me discombobulated, honey. I need a man over here to regulate some shit. Let me see, Spirit. Tap me in for Pisces, because I'm not re-time stamping it. Tap me in. What's going on for Pisces in the next 48 hours? Alliance. I love that. Alliance, as I was talking about. Yeah, I like it. Alliance, compromise, right as I was just talking about a regulator. Yeah. And it's so crazy because look at the compromise card. Well, it definitely looks like a regulator's in the middle of her, don't it? So that's no coincidence. And then the sweetheart, oh man, oh shit. Well, all I can say is shit, baby. Beggars can't be choosers. August 21st could be significant. Yeah. Okay. So, they might be really, really good. This is somebody that you might have cast away. This is definitely somebody you could have children with. You could currently be pregnant. You got mad love for this person. There's an opportunity for reconciliation in the next 24, I mean 20, well, it could be 24 hours, 24 to 48 hours. But I definitely see you and someone trying to reconcile the situation. This ain't gonna be everybody's story, because this is a story for somebody that got trapped on a makeup. Y'all had makeup sex and this person trapped you with a pregnancy. And I'm gonna be honest with you, it wasn't because they didn't want to be there with you, but it had a lot to do with the fact that this person didn't want to have to start all over again. They didn't want to have to put the donation sign and feel homeless again. So I don't know. Listen, Linda, you may want to be mindful of how you collaborate with somebody coming in out of the code in the next 48 hours, Pisces, because this person could try to put a baby up in there. Or if this is somebody that you have already had children with, I want you to know that there is an opportunity to reconcile with this person in the next 24 to 48 hours. The Four of Cups, the King of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Moon card, and the Ace of Swords. Definitely a personal reading here. The Lovers could be a Gemini. You're being encouraged to face your fears and anxieties here. I do feel like that there is an opportunity. The likely outcome here is to have some sort of breakthrough here. It's like this person, and like I feel like that this person is using some sort of spill, some sort of mess as an opportunity to come in and kind of like play Captain Save-A-Ho. And with the Ace of Pentacles being in the challenging position, it's like, even though it may seem like you got the ball gripped, there's no guarantee. We all know that we can all pick a prize up. It's a matter of getting the prize to the drop box, right? It's when a lot of us lose it, is that it slips out of the cloud. And I feel like that the challenge is yeah, whatever they got for you right now at this present moment, you may be like, but Kiana, I see it. I understand that. My question is it sustainable to the finish line? Because that's the challenge. And Spirit is wanting you to, like, don't make any fear-based decisions when it comes to this. You got to be willing to see this truthfully. Even before this person gives you their truth, you got to be willing to see the truth. Shit, me too, honey, because baby, shit, I'm telling you, as soon as, baby, I know these children get ready to try to be in my bed in a few minutes, but honey, as soon as this is over, I started crocheting me a blanket today, y'all. Okay, so I'm done with Pisces reading, and I got about 5 minutes before I get off of here. As I was just scratching my head, I came up with a collective reading that I want to do real quick. Okay, so we're going to do that. It ain't going to be long, just like ain't none of these readings been long. Hell, y'all ain't even, you want to learn to crochet? Well, come on up here. I got you. Hell, you don't even got to, y'all ain't even been hitting the thumbs up button. So how you expect long readings when y'all don't even support? Spirit, tap me in. What's next between my collective and the person on their mind? What's next between my collective and the person on their mind? Oh, damn. Let me get a collective timestamp. let me take this banner away, and I'm just going to say 155.45. All right, Spirit, tap me in. What's next between my collective and the person on their mind? The thinking man. Angels of balance. I feel like that there's going to be, what's next is just a period of kind of like isolate, like I feel like the two of you all retreat to your corners. Cornucopia, and it's for good measure. Storm warning. I have to be honest with you. Can I be honest with you? I feel like that what's next is it's the two of you all retreat into your corners. And it is for good measures. It is to kind of like, okay, so listen. Sometimes you do run into people at the wrong time, or you try to come back together at the wrong time. And when you do that, what, like, you know what I'm saying? Your foundation isn't strong. And when I say your foundation, I mean your root chakra is more than just, like when a baby cries and we go to them, we're stabilizing their root chakra. And that doesn't have anything to do, I mean, it does, but it has more to do with emotional stability than it does financial stability, right? When that, like, you really can't, I don't give a fuck what them people in that hospital tell you. I'm telling you, them people in them hospitals be trying to indoctrinate y'all to continue to keep their programs up and running. So listen to me just for a second. When them people tell you to quit picking that baby up because you're going to spoil them, baby, tell them that they got issues that they can project on their own kinfolk and not you and your lineage, okay? Because, baby, pick that motherfucking baby up when it's crying. Pick it up. Because, baby, you are in that moment creating a stable root chakra for that baby, okay? Now, why she go that deep? Because after a breakup, you have to then provide that stability for your internal inner child. Like you have to restabilize your emotional stability. So when you cry, you got to show up for you. You can't just, oh, shut up, it ain't nothing. Oh, stand up, shake your shit off, it ain't nothing. You can't do that for you. It doesn't create a stable emotional environment. And why that's significant here for this is because whenever this connection does come together, there is going to be some things that the two of you all are going to have to conquer. And what you can't do is have a weak root foundation and try to put something else solid on top of that and think that when a little bit of wind comes through, it won't collapse. You see what I'm saying? So what's next is the two of you all kind of spending some time to clearing up your mind so that you can get your emotional cornucopia, get happy. Like cornucopia is everything coming together and just make it, baby, it's motherfucking edible is whooping my ass. But anyways, I want you to know that this connection is it's not saying that you and this person don't have a chance, but it is saying that you're not emotionally well on your own, and this person is not emotionally well on their own. And therefore, don't neither one of y'all got no business intermingling at this time because it doesn't create a stable enough foundation to be able to stand the world, like to be able to stand the elements, right? What's up, RC? It's all right. I'm almost done. And I'm telling you, this is the second night in a row. And I didn't mute the camera either. So you know I'm not lying. And I'm taking that damn kinetic sand back to Walmart tomorrow. Rain, sleet, snow, I don't give a flying nothing. Y'all gonna have to come get these peoples out of my, like, for real. They's working mama's nerves. For real. I'm gonna say it again. I need a man. Let me see, Spirit. Tap me in. Let me get up and get through this collective message so I can give these children what they want. See, that's the thing. I let them sleep in my bed one time. And now them little piece of shitheads think that they get to stay up until the end of my motherfucking lives and sleep in my bed. No. That ain't how it works. Look, Spirit is like, baby, calm down. The star card and fell out here. Spirit said it's going to be okay, Key. It's going to be all right. In the King of Cups. Spirit is like, it's going to be okay, Kiana. You got to be a little bit diplomatic, a little bit more diplomatic. And then the Knight of Swords is right here, and stick to it. You can't be a pushover and then be mad when this is the results. Spirit literally just called me out on these people's internet. And that's okay. I take it. Baby, I'm going to take my ass whooping. As a grown-ass woman, I've actually grown to like them. Tap me in, Spirit. Tap me in so I can get off these people's internet. I'm already 2 hours. And yes, it's going to be okay. Debbie said, I need a man too, honey. Let me see, Spirit. Let me see. Show me, how is this person that my collective is dealing with? How are they currently showing up? What's going on with them in this present moment? The Ten of Wands, they got a lot on their plate. Ooh, they got a lot on their plate. They looking at you too. They spying on you. They keeping up with you. This person's got a lot on their plate. They got the Five of Cups. This person could have recently endured some sort of loss. Okay, this person is definitely wading through some sort of storm right now. They got a lot on their plate. The Ten of Pentacles, I'm talking about like just as much responsibility. Like, baby, I mean, they not going broke. Though you ain't got to worry about that. Like their foundation isn't crumbling. But I will say this, baby. They are moving quickly through whatever this is. They are moving quickly through this. But it is taking its toll on this person. Damn, yeah, it's taking its toll. It's taking a toll. It is forcing this person to go through some sort of transformation. There's some sort of ending that this person is facing right now. We got the Death card, the Ten of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. And the Five of Wands. It's an ugly ass ending. This person is fighting, arguing, like fighting to keep their head above water. They got their eye on you, though. Hell, you probably the highlight of whatever. You probably the highlight of their moment. Let me stop. What's going on with my members? So what's currently going on with my members? What I done said that got y'all laughing? What I say? The Three of Wands, the Page of Swords. Shit, you over meddling too. It's almost, I have to be honest with the Three of Wands. It's almost like you're anticipating something from this person. The High Priestess, yeah, almost. Yeah, you are anticipating. It's like you may feel like that there's some sort of intuitive awareness, but the Eight of Wands in this position for them and the High Priestess in the exact same position for you, you could feel like that you and this person have some sort of energetic, telepathic communication. Uh-oh, wrong side. The four, you holding on to this, baby. This person couldn't shake you off their leg even if they fucking wanted to. Baby, you gonna have to go play with somebody else. Baby, you gonna have to go lie to somebody else. You can't lie to me. Sleepy or not, baby, you can't lie to me, baby. You don't want to let this person go. Baby, you hold on to this person for dear life. Like the little child. Look, listen, Linda, baby, I can't make that shit up. Look, it's you like, I want to nurture this situation, though, Key. So I told you what's going on. What's the advice for this situation to close this out? What's the advice to close this out? The way spirit came at you, seeing it real time with someone else is hilarious, and I love how you took it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take mine, baby. I'm gonna take mine. I am. I'm gonna take mine every time. Yo, spirit, the only one ain't scared enough to call me on my shit, honey. Everybody else just, I don't know. I don't like some of my, I don't know. I don't like that people allow my personality to intimidate them. I don't like that. Take that weak shit on some fucking word. What you mean I intimidate you? I pull my pants on the same way. Baby, I gotta sit down to get that brown stuff out of my body just like you. Fuck you mean. I intimidate you. So I like, Spirit's the only person that ain't scared to check my motherfucking ass the right way, okay? So yeah, I'm gonna take mine. Air rip. I am not afraid of elevation. I'm not. Just know how to talk to me for one. But anyways, let me see, Spirit. What's the advice? What's the next right step? What's the next best step for this situation here? Okay, so I have the Four of Wands. I seen the Four of Wands first, and then I did see the Eight of Cups. I have the Four of Wands and the Eight of Cups. And then the Moon card. I have to be honest with you. Immediately, it was like, this is the connect. Like, this will come back together. But not until you walk away from the concept of trying to build a foundation with this person and focus on your foundation, and then recognize that the two of you all are going to bring a foundation together and be able to build something longer and more solid, right? Where it's just going to be more sustainable if your foundation is taken care of and this person's foundation is taken care of. But right now, I am talking to someone who is kind of like honed in on making the foundation all together at the jump. And it's not going to work that way, not for this connection. So that's what I got for you. This could be pertaining to what's up, Ashley? This could be a Pisces, a Leo, a Gemini, a Libra, a Gemini. It's your throat chakra that does it. And that's in them. Keep using it, mama. Keep using it, ma'am. Please and thank you. I know that's right. It's my throat chakra. It's my throat chakra, huh? Well, in that case, they're going to have to keep being scared. Uh-oh, what's that look for? I don't even remember. But I do feel like, I feel like that this is, I do feel like that there is growth here. I have to be honest, but in order for you to see the growth, you have to walk away from wanting to build, like, you have to walk away from the mindset that the only way to have a solid foundation with this person is to pour the foundation together. That's not necessarily true. You two have to work like neither, like both of y'all's root chakras is off. And it's unfair to expect your energy to stabilize their root chakra. And it's unfair for you to expect them to use their energy to stabilize your root chakra when both of you all need your own energy to stabilize your own root chakras. So Spirit is allowing you to respectfully to retreat to stabilize your own root chakra. And well, if you don't do the work, then you don't get the reward. Just like my son, nothing happens by accident. But with my son, we went to Walmart today and bought the kinetic sand. He knew that he had to follow rules. He has not been following the rules all day long to play with it. And so he's not going to get it just because I'm in the middle of working. No, that's not how it works. You understand what I'm saying? You got to do the work to get the reward. And that's what Spirit is ultimately telling the people in this connection as well. But all right, y'all, I think I have done a fabulous job with all of these damn edibles in my system. I say but I had one like an hour ago and then accidentally, well, now it's probably 3 hours ago, and then accidentally ate another one right as I was coming live. So let me go sleep this shit off. Because I can't keep my mouth lubricated or nothing, okay? It's just time to go to bed. I love y'all. Go be great and don't do too much this weekend.